Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to the channel. Join me today on this walk around tour of the War Remnants Museum in Ho Chi Minh City. This museum is located at 28 Vo Van Tan in District 3. It contains exhibits relating to the first Indochina conflict and the Vietnam conflict. And this museum attracts around 500,000 tourists a year. It's inexpensive and costs 4,000 Vietnamese dong for adults and 2,000 Vietnamese dong for children. That's, if my calculations are correct, that's under £1 British. And this is an M48A3 tank, and the helicopter just by the side of it, it's a CH-47 Chinook helicopter used by the US Army. The thing that struck me about this helicopter is the sheer size of it, and it's hard to imagine how it can fly, but obviously it can, and it must make a fairly loud noise when it's in the air, when it is flying, if it was right above you. I would imagine that you would hear it long before that you saw it. The museum also exhibits a UH-1 Huey helicopter, an F-5A fighter, a Blue 82 Daisy Cutter, an A-1 Skyraider attack bomber, and an A-37 Dragonfly attack bomber. You can see these here, and I have videoed the description plates. You can freeze the video there if you want to read some more information about these planes. And directly in front there you can see the UH-1 Huey helicopter, and over 7,000 of these helicopters were deployed in Vietnam, and half were destroyed during the conflict. And here we can see the UH Huey helicopter. You can get a better view of it here. The Huey had a two-bladed motor rotor with a stabilizing bar at 90 degrees to the rotor attachments, all producing its distinctive whoop whoop sound. Again, you would have heard these helicopters coming a long time before you would have seen them. This building is replication of the Con Dao jail, to be found on Con Dao prison on the island of Con Dao, which is some 100 kilometers south of mainland Vietnam's southern coast. The building and this jail replication is a replica, but some of these this guillotine here and some of the other, especially the tiger cages, they are said to be recovered, so they may be genuine, that were left over from the 1940s. The French use these, and you can see there's some information on the description board there. You can freeze and read that if you want to. Con Dao prison, also known as the Con Son prison, is a prison on Con Son Island, the largest island on the Con Dao archipelago in southern Vietnam. The prison was built in 1861 by the French colonists to jail those considered and deemed to be especially dangerous to the colonial government. Many of the high-ranking leaders of Vietnam were detained here. It is ranked a special historical relic of national importance by the government of Vietnam. The most famous sight in this prison are the tiger cages, and you will see examples of these as I walk around the site. The prison included 120 cells, and these are replications of the real ones. The prison was closed after the end of the Vietnam War and opened for visitors soon after. This is an iron grill, and it's as you can see on the information board there, it was recovered, and it's self-explanatory really. You can freeze the video if you want to read more information about that. And here we have some unexploded bombs that were found and left after the Vietnam conflict. Of course, the fuses have been removed.
There's belief that those who are walking this bunker found themselves like being very loud. They gradually get like that. Slowly down.
These rooms here document the structural organisation of the detention system in Saigon and Vietnam, and it talks about and details the different prisons. That one there you can see, it's the Chi Hoa prison, and I think it does go into the Con Dao prison as well, I think it is. So I'm not going to go into too much detail here of the prisons, the different prisons and the systems there. There's lots of information, lots of photographs from the original prison camps and some of the original prisoners as well. So you can stop these and freeze the video and take a better look and read more information if you want to. So some people might ask, what is the purpose of these types of museums? Well, the War Museum, it's an institution open to the public, aiming to preserve and transmit for different possible purposes the memory of one or more specific armed conflict from any point in history to the present day. Thanks for watching the video till the end. I hope you found it interesting and informative. And if you have found it interesting, please hit the like button and consider subscribing. Watch out for my other videos which will be coming out very soon, and I will see you all then. Thanks again for watching, and bye for now.